The International Affairs Budget. Why is the International Affairs Budget important? The International Affairs Budget supports critical development and diplomacy programs around the world. Programs funded by the International Affairs Budget create U.S. jobs by opening new markets to American businesses. These programs also promote our national security by fighting terrorism and preventing conflicts. The International Affairs Budget is an efficient investment that staffs all U.S. embassies overseas, fights pandemic disease, provides emergency response after natural disasters, implements agriculture programs to promote stability and prevent hunger, saves millions of lives with HIV/AIDS medications, and provides essential good governance assistance to emerging democracies. How much is currently allocated? The International Affairs Budget received a total of $54.2 billion in the fiscal year 2019 budget deal, which passed in February 2019. The International Affairs Budget leverages less than 1% of the overall budget. Why we cannot support the administration's proposed cuts. In fiscal years 2018 and 2019, the Trump administration proposed an enormous 30% cut to the International Affairs Budget, decreasing 1/3 of our civilian forces for development and diplomacy at a time of extreme global threats, famines of historic proportions, and a refugee crisis not seen since World War II is unfathomable. More than 230 members of Congress, from the Freedom Caucus to the Progressive Caucus, spoke out against these dangerous cuts last year. In regard to defense, more than 120 retired generals and admirals recently wrote to congressional leaders urging that now is not the time to retreat and that resources for the State Department and USAID must keep pace with the threats we face overseas. These military leaders understand that the programs funded by the International Affairs Budget help keep America safe at a significantly lower cost, both in dollars and in American lives. The specific ask: please protect our nation's security and economic interests and ensure that there are no cuts to the state and foreign operations bill, which include funding for critical humanitarian assistance and poverty alleviation programs in the next fiscal year.